Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel, and for today's video we're going to be taking a look at the famous single prizer Lost Box that's been popping around all over the tournament scene and doing really well. So let's hop onto that deck list and I'll show you what I'm working with. Alrighty, so here is the deck list. Now I probably don't need to explain a lot of these cards because you probably have seen them all over the ladder. The Lost Box engine is so popular right now. I really am enjoying it just because it brings a new, fresh way to play the game. And that's why I really wanted to showcase this deck, because there's so many different variants and so many different ways that you can change and adapt it. So I wanted to take it upon myself to find the spiciest list that I could find and showcase it here. So this deck list is actually from the Singapore Regionals tournament, where this deck actually won the tournament, and it had some really cool spicy cards. So the link of that tournament will be in the description below. So if you aren't familiar with the Lost Box engine, the real main card that you want to, keep an eye out for is a Sableye. Sableye has the attack Lost Mind for 1 psychic energy. If you have 10 or more cards in your Lost Zone, you can put 12 damage counters anywhere on the board. So it bypasses Manaphy, it can ping a lot of 1 prizers on the bench, and allows you to get some really easy knockouts where you can't with, say, Vs or VMAXs. The other thing that I really like about this deck is the Zeraora edition. Zeraora is really great because one of the main counters to this deck is the Empoleon V. So Empoleon V having lightning weakness, Zeraora is really great against that. Now we also play 1 Choice Belt, so if you are going up against Palkia, you can try and manage to get a Zeraora with the Choice Belt and then knock out a Palkia for an easy KO. So I really like the options that the Zeraora has, and it also has free retreat, which I'll never complain about free retreat. The Drapion is also a really cool addition into this deck because Mew VMAX is also really popular, and this Drapion has the ability Wild Style. This attack cost goes down by 1 if your opponent is playing a single Rapid or Fusion Strike, and it goes down by 1 for each of those in play. So obviously Mew is playing all Fusion Strike Pokemon, so this card attacks for free, and you're hitting for weakness, and it's 190. Even with Oricorio, the Mew VMAX is going to get destroyed. So that's pretty much what this card was built for, is to counter the Mew VMAX. The other really cool synergy that I like is the Sableye, but with the Crabominable V. Now we showcased this on the channel before. If you haven't checked that out, check out the card somewhere in one of these corners. But the Destroyer Punch is really nice because if you're pinging with Sableye all over the board, you can knock out things like Comfey, but then those extra pings you can dedicate to, say, the V Pokemon that you can't really knock out with Sableye, that you can't really knock out with the Greninja, so you have to rely on the Crabominable to take those really big KOs, which can be surprising for your opponent or be really threatening to your opponent as well. I really enjoy the Echoing Horn edition. I've been seeing a lot more deck lists include the Echoing Horn in the Lost Box decks, so I think that's a nice direction that this deck is heading towards. Basically, you put a Pokemon back onto the bench so that Sableye or Greninja could just snipe them back into the discard. Now, the one thing that I have noticed about this deck is it does take a lot of my brain power in order to pilot it. There are so many decisions and so many options available to you that you really need to be cognizant of your resources, of where to put pings, who to attack with, things like that. This is definitely a deck where you need to be aware of how many resources you have as you go through. I know that's like a good player habit as well, but because we are playing 3 different types of energies, you got to be kind of aware of how many energies you have in the deck, how many are in the prizes, how many are in the Lost Zone, right? So that's the only thing about this deck, is it's hard to pilot at first, but once you get used to it, you kind of get into a groove, and it's really fun to have all these different options at your disposal. So let's hop onto the ladder and I'll show you some of the matches that I got with this deck list. This deck's already cracked. We've already won 2 coin flips. Cramorant active, Battle VIP Pass, pretty good. Lightning Box, though, tells me could be going up against Vikavolt here. That seems to be the case. Or Jolteon, because they are playing Cheryl. So, yep, it is the Jolteon. So I am going to go for a Manaphy, because we are going to need that. And then let's go Comfey. That seems good. I can go Rope, manually retreat, double Comfey. Let's go manually retreat now. And then I can save the rope in case, depending on what my flower selecting gets me. So flower selecting, Colress, very good. Would love to have that. So I will go quick ball away. Do I want to get rid of the quick ball? Let's get rid of the psychic energy because we won't need that at the moment. We'll go flower selecting here and play the rope. Yeah, that seems good. So I don't think I need Greninja at the moment. I'll go rope here, put the Comfey in the active, go flower selecting, VIP pass, pretty great. Get our board set up. That way if they do want to boss something, they really can't. Zeraora is not going to be very useful. The crab could be useful, but I think we just want to get the Lost Zone count high, so I definitely want to try and get another Comfey. Or do I grab Snorlax and start powering it up? I think we do this, actually. Let's do this. And I already attached a retreat. I could draw 2 cards, but there's no real point to it. I do want to save that water energy so I can attach. And then at some point we can Mirage Gate. If they put 2 Subbles or Drizzles onto the bench, we can Moonlight Shuriken knock them out, but most likely they will play Manaphy themselves, so we can't really expect that play. And I do kind of want to save the water energy in case I do need to switch, but hopefully Colress can grab us something from these next 5 cards to potentially start looping some stuff. No, they just go Thunder Spear, which means they're hitting the Comfey for 20. We have boss, that's pretty good. We go flower selecting here. I do respect the Lumineon, but I do respect the Rod. The Lumineon is definitely a boss target, so I don't think I need that. How do we play this? We play Colress first, right? That's gonna give us double Rod. We definitely don't want to lose that, but Balloon could be helpful. Water energy is definitely helpful. Colress for next turn could also be helpful. I think I'm fine losing the water energy, and I'll go for the Rod. That way we can loop our attackers. Let's go this route. I mean, I could hit for 140, but if I don't scoop this up, then they could, or not 140, 110. Let me go conceal cards here. Okay. Get the heavy ball. Raw doesn't necessarily do anything for us. I could balloon. I don't think I want to balloon here just because I do need to, if they attack next turn, right, they're gonna knock out the Cram and the Comfey, which means I need to figure something out. What's our count? We are at 5. Next turn we'll be at 7. We could attack with the Greninja. We put this at 110. Let me see what the heavy ball, what our prizes look like. We have Drapion. Drapion could attack in this matchup, especially if they put down quick shooting Inteleons. Oh, I completely forgot. Manaphy, so even if they have damage counters, Manaphy will still protect us. So I think I'm okay. I don't know why I completely forgot about that, but if I retreat, I can go into the Cram. They'll still knock out the Cram, which is unfortunate, but we can always Rod and get it back. So we're hitting for 110 here. If they don't evolve, which they probably will evolve in Cheryl and then attach and put a badge, that's a potential play they could do. But if they do that, they're gonna ping the Greninja. All right. They'll ping Greninja, but they still can't snipe unless they do like a Cologne play, which they probably have updated their deck list to include that. So they could boss Cologne and knock out 2 cards. Probably what they might be trying to set up for with this ping on the Greninja. So next turn I can get 7. Could go in with a Mirage Gate. There's that badge. So I think they might be doing the play. Yep. Yep, so they probably have Cheryl in hand. We were down 1 scoop up. I would like to scoop up these Comfeys just so that there's no like future threat of them getting sniped by like quick shootings and things like that. No, it's just a research. They play the Drapion as well. The research is nice. This is at 190 now. Path to the Peak doesn't really affect us too much. If I hit this for another 110 with Cram, Greninja can actually snipe the Zigzagoon and hit the Jolteon for a potential 4-prize lead. But I do sort of want to just hit these guys so that they don't have ways to search for anything next turn. So that's my dilemma here. Do I go and knock out the Drizzile and the Sobble? And then we do get Mirage Gate, which is cool. Cool to see that. We will grab that Lightning Energy. I do need to get my waters. I probably will play Rod here. Yeah, I definitely need to play Rod here. So let's go Rod, do both. We'll get the Cram back. And we will get Water and Psychic, I believe. Yeah. Water and Psychic would be good. Yeah, because I want a Training Court for a Water. I was about to definitely mess that up. So if I do this, I can go Greninja. I don't want to hit the active. I could just knock that out for 2 prizes and then try and swing into this for 3 prizes. But they do play the Cheryl. So they could do a Cheryl play here next turn, knowing that we can't knock it out. So I think the correct play is to knock out their bench. So I am going to do this. I'll grab the Water Energy. Throw that onto the Greninja. Yeah, we do have to play Colress here in order for us to get the things. Does this ever come into play? I don't think so. I think we need Snorlax, this, and the Scoop Up is definitely useful. So then now what we do is we will go Scoop Up. We can Balloon the active, retreat, go into this Comfey. Yeah, I think that's the play. We're gonna do this, and then we can scoop up the Comfey with the damage. Retreat into this Comfey, go Flower Selecting, grab ourselves that Quick Ball. And then let's go Mirage Gate here. Water Psychic, put that onto the Greninja, and then we'll go scoop up this Comfey, and then throw the Greninja into the active. I don't think I need to play anything else at the moment. We have another Mirage Gate, so we could power up Snorlax next turn, which could knock this out if we do grab a Choice Belt. Let's just go Moonlight Shuriken, and then just knock these 2 out for 2 prizes. And then they don't have a way to search for anything now. We didn't Lost Zone Stadium, so I think we should be okay. Boss is pretty good. Big Ball, not great. Alright. I'm thinking here, this deck requires so much sequencing, so much thought process. You have to really map out your route, your end route. Actually, wait. I'm wondering if it's this game or last game. Ooh, okay, Lost City is going to be annoying. So we will lose this Greninja. They could boss here and go for the Manaphy, which means we would lose the Manaphy to the Lost Zone. But if that's the case, I mean, that's a lot of cards they would need. They would need, what is it? They would need a lot. In order for them to have like the optimal turn, they would need to boss the Manaphy, Cologne, and then knock out both the Greninja and the Manaphy. And then Lost Zone those 2 cards, and then they would pretty much win the game. But no, they just go with the Marnie here. No Cheryl. We do have the Echoing Horn, but we are going to lose the Greninja. If we can get Sableye this turn, which we can, we have all the we have all the pieces to get Sableye. I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will have the Sableye ready to go this next turn, which means I can knock out 2 more things on their bench. I can knock out double Sobble, and then we have the Crab. The Crab can take care of this Jolteon. How do we play this? How do we play this? Okay, calm down, calm down. We got this. Got this. Let's go flower selecting first, see what I can grab. There's the Sableye right off the top deck. I definitely do want that. Again, do I have the Psychic Energy? I do. Okay, just gotta make sure I have that. Water Energy is down. But I think we just knock out the double Sableye, and then they don't really have anything to do the turn after. They can knock out this Sableye, and then all we have to do is try and get a Crabominable play. Crabominable ready to go. So let's just go here. We'll bump their stadium. This is our last stadium though, so we will need to figure out how to power up the Crab the turn after. Hopefully they don't play Cheryl this next turn, but we can just do this. Retreat. Do I set up the Crab now, or do I just wait? Because if they boss up the Crab and knock that out, then all I have to do is just Echoing Horn and then Sableye for knockout next turn. But do I even have the energy to do it? I don't know. I don't remember how many waters I play. I think I'll wait. I'll wait to do this. Let's just go Lost Mine. We'll ping 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're taking 2 more prizes. We're gonna see 2 prizes, which can help us out. Rope, not bad at all. Choice Belt, pretty good. Now, if I can get a Cram with Choice Belt, does that matter? No, I think what we really need to set up for is another Sableye play. All we need to do is, do we play Goon? I don't think we play Goon in this deck. If we had Goon, I could Goon their Goon and then Echoing Horn a Sableye and then knock out those 2 for game. But if they don't have Goon, all we really need to do is try and boss up this Jolteon, go in with the Crab, because I'm assuming they're trying to retreat now into the bench. I can put the Crab in play, hopefully Mirage Gate to it. Then all I would need to do is just swing into this and attack. If they leave this in the active, that will be their downfall. I just have to make sure I can actually get the Crab ready to go. To get rid of my balloon, but we do have Rope, so that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Although Rope does make it so that I would have to, if they keep this in the active, then I would still need Boss then to take out this Jolteon. How are we in terms of Boss? They're still in the deck. I think they're at the bottom of our deck though, because I don't think I've shuffled yet. But if my Training Court also sticks, I would just be a Rod away. Yeah, because we did lose a Sableye to the Lost Zone, so I would need to Rod up this Sableye and then attack again. But we are down 1 Rod to the Lost Zone, 2 Rod, I know, I'm pretty sure we played 3. So pretty close, considering the fact that we have Manaphy. They do play the Cologne Tech here, so they can boss up the Manaphy next turn if they wanted to. Or they can just, yeah, they can boss Cologne and knock out 2 things on my bench. Do they just go for the knockout here? They didn't Cheryl, they didn't boss. So if we have energy in deck, we can still win. We can still win. We'll have to see though. Scoop Up is really good. Scoop Up is great. I don't know if I need Choice Belt right now. Okay. This is tough. This is the tough part. Ooh, okay, Water Energy is pretty good. Or do I just go Colress? Hmm. That's actually bad. Because I needed this energy in the deck, right? Which means I need to try and fish for Rod here. That was definitely a misplay. Oh no, okay, this is bad, this is bad. All right, let's see here. I can go Crab. Let's go Mirage Gate, do we have it? We don't have the energy. Oh, I definitely missequenced that. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, I definitely messed that up. No, see, this is what I'm talking about. This deck, it requires so much sequencing. Okay, well, let's just do this. We can go... We have another gate. We have Capture. We have another Colress. Rope doesn't really help us here. Yeah. All right. I can retreat into the Comfey. Oh my god, I could have had it. I should have known. We played 3 water energies. Oh, or not 3. I think we played 4, right? Because we were down 2. Yeah, we played 4. Okay. We definitely could have had this. We just need to hit a Rod. That's the only thing. I'm gonna go retreat into this Comfey. I can hit Rod. No. I just hit Boss. They can Boss. They can knock out the Crab. Can they knock out the Crab? No. I think we just I guess we just scare them this way, right? If they don't have an answer to this, we have Boss. We have Court, right? We can pretty much go in. We know they have the Cologne. I guess I don't want to give them multiple prizes. So I'll try my best to get these Comfeys out of the way. Let's get rid of those. We do have a Cram. So if I wanted to, I could hit this for damage. Then they knock me out. They can realistically take 2 prizes. They can't knock out the Crab. So I think I am going to go with a hit this turn. That way we set up enough damage to knock out with Crabominable. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, we had game, okay. If they give us a Zig, then I think we also win. Because we have Boss, we can always Echoing Horn, Boss up anything. If they give us the Jolteon, we hit it for 140. And Crab will knock them out either way. I don't need to do anything else. I will just go Spit Innocently, hit for 140. Ooh, this got closer than it should have been. To be fair though, they could boss up the Manaphy and Cologne, and maybe get, like, Goon Ping the Comfey or the Cram. That means they'll take 2 prizes. Realistically, they will take 2 prizes this turn. And then we just need our Court to stick. If our Court sticks, then we just grab the water energy and then we just knock out whatever they put in the active. If they put Zig in the active, that means they're not taking a knockout, which means I can just come in with Crab and Boss and then knock out one of these 2 guys. Oh, that flower selecting. Oh, it hurt us. Gardevoir is not going to do anything. They are going to boss. Okay, so they're going to boss up the Manaphy. They're going to use the Cologne. And they are going to retreat. Okay. We do have the Capture. Ooh. You know, not going to lie, that is kind of annoying. Because now we have to try and retreat this Manaphy. we are down 2 Scoop Up Nets, 1 Balloon. I can go here. I want to see what my prizes are. Raihan would have been great. So I could retreat with the capture energy. And then hit this Jolteon, which means they realistically don't have another attacker to go into. Alright, I think I will go that route. Because that was their like big play, right? To boss and Cologne. I'm just still thinking, I'm thinking. I have to think about my deck too. If I Colress, that means I'll have 2 cards left. But then that means I will see my Rod. And then I can always Rod. And I think I have game here actually. I'm gonna go this route. Not put anything on the bench. Because if I can knock out this Jolteon, right? So I can just go Colress here. You have Scoop Up but no Rod. Dang. Dang it, I should have Colress first. Wow, okay, this is annoying. We have all of this, but we didn't see our Rod. So we'll go retreat here. Spit instantly. Okay, what I should have done, knowing that we had a Scoop Up in deck as well, I should have Colress first. No, because then I couldn't have bossed, right? Yeah, either way, it would have been bad. Alright, they're still in the same position. Oh wait! Cheryl! I completely forgot about Cheryl. Do they still have Cheryl? No, they don't have Cheryl. Oh my god. Oh, I was so scared. Oh my gosh. Alright. That is a well played. I did not, my heart rate was all through the roof. We just go Destroyer Punch, knock out the Jolteon for 730 damage. Oh, I've misplayed so much, but that's pretty much how the deck runs, right? You really have to pay attention to your resources. This is one of those decks where you need to know how many counts of everything you have, right? How many water energies do you play? Where are they? Are they in the Lost Zone, the discard? Oh, man, we were so close to winning, and then it took like 4 more turns in order to actually get the W. And then I misplayed like 12 more times on top of that, but that is pretty much the deck. Let's go into another one. Now, no, it looks like we're just going up against Sableye box as well, or the Lost Zone box. So let's just grab double Comfey here. We'll go Scoop Up the Snorlax, go in with the Comfey. Go Flower Selecting. We can grab the Capture Energy, that would be good. Yeah. Because then we can pop the Capture Energy here to grab, let's grab Greninja, because we can draw some more cards as well. Oh, another VIP pass is always welcomed. We will grab that, and then I think we'll grab the Cram. So I can go retreat into this Comfey. Go Flower Selecting. We have Rope again. So if we wanted to, we can go into another Comfey, which I think we might. Let's do it. We'll go into this one, and then next turn we have Cram online. I think I will grab the Water Energy. So we're down 1 Psychic, 1 Lightning, but that is good with me. Next turn, they will need to pop off. They could probably go and use double Comfey as well, Colress as well, and potentially get a Cram attack off this turn, which we retaliate with our own Cram, and then we just kind of go back and forth, right? They do drop an Echoing Horn though, and it looks like this build is playing the Pokestop version, which is more item based. And they I'm definitely including that, because sometimes some of these games do feel like that. Sometimes you just want to scoop out of life. Greninja in play doesn't really help with the Zeraora. But the bucket tells me that this could be another Kyurem VMAX deck. And then they just attach and pass. Let's go Colress first, see what we can grab. VIP Pass, Colress, and Energy seems pretty good. I think I'll go with this. Let's go VIP Pass to grab ourselves double Comfey. And go Retreat, and then Flower Select. I think the Rope is better. Yeah. Because then I can Rope here, go into this guy, Flower Select. Boss or VIP Pass? I think VIP Pass is good here. Then we don't have to burn the Quick Ball. Go another VIP Pass for the Crab and I guess Greninja to kind of finish up our board. We can go Conceal Cards, get rid of the Psychic Energy. Get Lightning. I don't want that other VIP Pass, so let's just go Energy to the Greninja. Let's go Quick Ball away this VIP Pass for Manaphy. Because who knows, this could be a Palkia list, so they could get the Greninja in play. And then we'll just go Cram and then Spit innocently, hit it for 110. Now we don't knock it out, but we also get this in range so that we could knock it out with, say, Greninja or with the Sableye. They are playing a Sableye engine, so this could be Palkia and Teleon. So interesting, it is a Palkia deck. So we'll have to kind of work around that. Zeraora can be really good. If I can get a Choice Belt on a Zeraora, that could be very helpful. Let's see, how many do I have? I have 4. They have the Quick Ball. Although I am hitting for 220, right? So if I had Pause, I could have knocked out the Palkia. But they have 3 Sables in play, 2 Palkias. We have a couple of Lightning Energies. I want to see what I can grab with the Concealed Cards first before I Colress. Training Court. Okay, so we have 4 at the moment. Let's go Colress then. I think Colress, Water Energy, and Rod is probably best. I don't want to put Lumineon because that is a liability. Yeah, I think this is fine. I can put the Lightning Energy here to kind of force a double attack. I could either attack that, I can Raihan to the Zeraora and knock out a Palkia. I think that seems good. I will put this energy here. Because either way, next turn I will take 2 prizes. So let's do this. I think we just Spit innocently, take out a Sobble. Next turn they would have to boss up either the Greninja or the Zeraora, meaning that either way we will take 2 prizes, either through taking out the Drizziles or hitting a Palkia. We just need to make sure that we have Choice Belt in the deck. So they have the Manaphy, so they are getting Manaphy out this turn. So this Drizzile is going to make it so that they are going to power up here. No, they just go for Irida. Okay, so no boss play, which means no threat of the Zeraora. No cross switcher. There's a threat. Okay, so they are playing the cross switcher build, which is unfortunate, but let's see. They'll cross switcher, take out the Zeraora, right? Yeah, and then they'll just Star Portal, get the energy onto the Palkia. Okay, if we can draw some sort of Quick Ball. How did we lose 3 quick balls? Okay, if we can get Cap, no. What do I need? I need a lot now. All right. If Scoop Up Net, what I'll do is I'll Rod first. Do both. Let's get the Zeraora back into play. Maybe we can make this work. We'll go double Lightning Energy. Let's go conceal cards first. Get rid of the water, or the Psychic, sorry. We do get that. Let's go Flower Selecting. Oh my gosh, we top deck the Zeraora, which is actually fantastic. So what we can do now is bench this. I can attach Raihan and then scoop up the active. Let's do this. Let's go Raihan to the Zeraora. Do we have the belt? We do, which means we should be hitting for enough damage. So let's go scoop up the Comfey. That was a crazy flower selecting, not gonna lie. And then do we need to do this? I kind of wanna, I do want the Psychic Energy in my hand in case we want to do Sableye. But then we just go Fighting Lightning, hit it for 280 exactly, which is really great. And then they already used their V-Star ability, so unless they have Melanie, they're not going to be able to really attack this next turn. Well, they have Greninja, but they can only... Yeah, they can't attack with the Greninja. They're just going to attach to the Inteleon, but they could get Raihan off of this. If they do play the Raihan, they could grab Bucket. No, not Bucket. What can they do? They do play the Raihan, so they can knock out the Zeraora. Which is unfortunate, but as long as we can get our count going, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one Colress will put us at 9, a Comfey will put us at 10, which means Sableye is going to work here. So I can Sableye, knock out the Sobble, or how about this? Let's do this instead. I can Sableye, knock out... Can knock out the Manaphy and put the Drizziles in range, but then they just evolve into Inteleons, right? So that's not possible. I could swing with Snorlax if I can grab a Mirage Gate. Where's our Mirage Gates? Go Aqua Bullet. We should still have Mirage Gates in the deck. All right. There's a Mirage Gate. Not bad at all. How do I play this? I could, because they have no rep. I was about to say Drapion could be in play, but no, they only have one Sobble. So I can go into Snorlax. Let's go Flower Selecting first. Yeah. Sableye is great. We can go in with this Sableye here. I can hit this, knock that out, and then put the Manaphy in range, or I could put the Palkia in range. Put that at 220, which means the Crab can come in and knock it out. Where is the Crab? I think the Crab is in the deck. Yeah, the Crab is in the deck, so I think I am just gonna go do this. I do need to scoop this Comfey out of the active, so let's do Colress. There's a Crab, there's a Cram, and there's a Boss. No retreat. Do I waste a Mirage Gate here? I definitely do want to hit with a Sableye. Let's go Greninja then. Get rid of the water energy. There's a scoop up, okay. And the air balloon, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are at 10 exactly. So we can go Sableye here. I'm trying to think what is their only way of attacking. So like we have Boss, right? So if I ping this for damage, all I need to do is boss it up and then hit it with the crab in order to win. And I have double rod, so I can get my energies back into play. So let's just do this. I'm gonna scoop up. I'm gonna put Balloon on Manaphy. No, I'll put Balloon on Comfey. That makes more sense. We'll scoop up the Comfey. Flower selecting. I think scoop up makes more sense. Hold on, where is our energy? So we have one psychic here and another psychic. So this is our last psychic energy, but I think 2 should be fine. I'd rather have the scoop up here. I don't think they're going to play Marnie. So I'll do this. Put this there. And I think we go ahead with the crab play. Yeah, just in case if they do play Marnie, I want to be able to get everything going. So I'm gonna put a water and a psychic back. Let's put water and lightning back, because then if the training cord sticks, then I can always grab it back. I can put the Zeraora too, because that's gonna hit for weakness. So the water and psychic, or the water and lightning, psychic for Sableye. We'll go Mirage Gate. Put these 2 energies onto the crab. And then we will retreat into the Sableye. This has been the longest turn just because there's so much thought going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we just ping the Palkia for as much damage. I think 4 should be fine. And then I'll ping the Manaphy for 1. And what else? I have 50 at the moment. I'm trying to think what's best. I think we'll just ping the Palkia, that's fine. So we have Scoop Up, that's good. So Palkia can get knocked out by the crab. They could boss up the crab, that's fine. I can always rod it back. But even if they boss up the crab, like, they don't have a way to realistically attack. Okay, the Roxanne, that's good. That's what I was like, Roxanne or Marnie is what I was kind of playing against, because if I waited to do the Mirage Gate play, then they could have Roxanne me, right? And then it would have been harder for me to get that all going. But because the court's in play, I have, I think the only thing that's going to suck is I do need a water energy, and I don't have one. They put the path in play, but we got the quartz, so that's great. We do lose out on boss though, which is sad. I'll go Aqua Bullet here. So I'll go Comfey here. Let's see what we can grab with flower selecting. Double court doesn't seem too bad. How do I sequence this? Do this. Retreat into the Comfey. Their aura seems better. Yeah. Maybe I should have put damage on here. I mean, they can go in with the other Inteleon. And always retreat, come in with the crab. Then they don't. Let's go court here. Grab the psychic energy. We can go Greninja. There's Scoop Up. I think we just hit with the Cram for now. So let's just go Rope. We'll just give them Cram here, because how many energies are they down? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They should probably have like 6 more. Just go Spit Innocently here. This also means that if I can get one Sableye, I knock out Inteleon and Manaphy, but they can scoop up this Inteleon. They've used one Scoop Up Net. That's about it. How many Colresses are we down? 3, and I think that's all of them. Yeah, so we don't have any more Colress to work with. If I can grab Boss, that could be game. Because all I need to do is scoop up the Greninja, put the water energy back, attach it to the Crab, and then boss up the Palkia. They go Irida, they probably can grab another Cross Switcher. Yep, there's a Cross Switcher, so they will probably hit the Crab. No, they hit the Manaphy. They put the big charm on this, which is interesting. And they're getting ready next turn to double Comfey, or double knock us out with the Greninja. So we do need to scoop up a Comfey then. I definitely should have put the one that didn't have the Loon. Let's go Flower Selecting. There's the boss, so I think we win. So all I need to do is retreat to the Crabominable. Let's do this first. So I'll go Conceal Cards, get rid of the water energy. Or the lightning energy. We do even have Gate, and we have water energy in hand, so we actually can just do this. Let's go water energy here, retreat into the Crab, go for the boss, and then hit with the, whoa, and they just scoop, that's why. Yep, so super close game. The Crab was definitely a potent force. If they did boss it up, that would have been a little bit of an issue, but they went for the Manaphy play. Fair play on my opponent, definitely going out for that Greninja Hail Mary. I relate to that a lot, but yeah, the deck worked the way it wanted. I didn't play Sableye as much as I wanted to, but it kind of just set up, you know, it put the damages where it needed to be, which is pretty good. Alrighty, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of this deck list, and also how you guys are playing this deck. There's so many different ways that you can play this Lost Box deck that it's really cool to see all the different versions pop up here and there, and how it's constantly changing over the course of just these past 2 weeks, which is really exciting. So yeah, definitely leave a comment down below how you guys would play this and what kind of tech cards you would put in to make it a little bit more spicy. So if you liked the video, then hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and then ring that bell to be notified for next week's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys later. We're going to be taking a look at the famous Lost Prize box. What?